Hey guys, this is Jen from Head to Toe, and guess what day it is? It is Bloggers with No Makeup Day. If you guys haven't seen my video from last year, you can click right there. I'll make a little hyperlink thing in YouTube, and you can see my video where I talk about my acne history. And as you can see, I'm not wearing a stitch of makeup. I'm wearing nothing. I washed my face and I put on moisturizer. It doesn't even have sunscreen, so like completely naked face. So let me just kind of do a quick recap of some of the things I talked about last year. I had really bad acne for about 10 years, and as you can tell, I still struggle with acne every single day. Going into my mid to upper 20s has not really changed that. And I've kind of settled with that just being a fact of my skin. I do some things to try to combat it, of course, but you know, it's just something that I accept in myself. Like, I do not have perfect skin. I have never had perfect skin. I don't know if I ever will, but that's just me, and so I'm going to just live with that. You know, like, my skin has given me a whole lot of trauma, but I guess I already sort of talked about that in the last video, so I guess this time I sort of want to segue that into other insecurities that I have sort of fought with in my life. Specifically with YouTube, it's interesting because everything that you feel self-conscious of, people notice and people mention and people criticize about. And I feel really blessed that I do have so much love and support that comes from the people that follow my blog and watch my videos. And I know, you know, to be honest, I know other people do get the negativity more than I do at this point in my life. And, you know, I thank God every day for that, because I, you know, mentioned this in my last video. I'm a very sensitive person, and I do deal fairly well with criticism. I don't take everything personally. You know, I'm not a weakling when it comes to it. I know it's just a part of the job, but I mean, how can you expect people not to read their own comments? It's hurtful. I'm not going to talk about the bullying concept, but what I actually want to talk about is body image. I've just noticed in a lot of my videos, if I show more than, you know, this much of my face, people will comment on how skinny I am and how I need to eat a sandwich, and oh, you're so anorexic, and you look disgusting, and you just look so unhealthy. And, you know, it's not something I go home and cry about or anything, but it's something that I think that it is a very insensitive thing to say. If you come across somebody who's overweight, everybody knows it's unacceptable to say, get on a treadmill, fatty, you need to lose some weight. But for some reason, people think it's okay to look at a thin person and say, eat a sandwich, you look anorexic, you look like you puke all the time. You know, I have never in my entire life made myself throw up. I eat more than most people, most girls my age, which I'm 26 right now. I eat a lot, and I don't weigh a lot, and I cannot help that. I actually, right now in my life, I'm not really self-conscious about my body size because I've had so many years of learning to deal with it. And I try to love myself as I am, as much as I can, but to be honest, my size is a daily struggle. Anytime I want to buy a new pair of shoes, I can't just go to a shoe store and buy it. I have to spend more money because I wear a size 4, and most places don't carry a size 4 women's shoe. Even most size 4s are too big. I'm probably a 3.5, which pretty much doesn't exist. I mean, try just finding a pair of size 3.5 high heels. It's not really an easy thing to do. And I'm not here just sitting and complaining like, oh, woe is me. But I think people, when they say those kinds of snap judgment comments saying, oh, you're so anorexic, you're so skinny, and you're short, and I hate you for that, they don't understand. Like, first of all, I can't choose to not be skinny. That's just how I'm built. And I did used to get make fun of for it pretty much my entire life. When I was really young, I got made fun of it. I got called shrimp, and people would say nasty things. And when I was especially in junior high, I used to get called anorexic all the time. So people would just say, "Oh, you're so flat. Oh, you don't have you look like a boy. You just have no curves. You have no body. You don't look like a girl. You don't look like a woman." And those things are really hurtful to hear. And so hearing all of that again, it definitely makes me think there's something wrong with that. People shouldn't be saying that. And I'm not just here to like preach what you should or shouldn't do. People are allowed to live however they want to live. At the end of the day, we can really only control what we do. But I guess I want to make my call out there to whoever might watch this video. I guess just to consider your words before you say them, because you don't know the story of that person. You don't know the struggles they've been through. You don't know what it is to live their life. Reiterate what I said last time, nobody's perfect. And if you are struggling with some sort of weight thing, which isn't that, let's be real, isn't that most people? Isn't everybody trying to make their body a little bit something different than what it currently is? For me, like, I do try to eat a lot, and I eat healthy, and I can't gain weight, and I would like to, but I really can't. And that sucks for me because I can't buy clothes that fit. I have to spend a lot of money on alterations, like pretty much on a completely regular basis. And I have just learned to deal with it. If I go to the store and I can't find something and I'm depressed, then you just have to suck it up and say, well, the world isn't made to shape to me. So I have to do my best to just put my chin up and say, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'm alive. I'm healthy. I'm going to be living today and probably tomorrow. And if I have clothes on my back and shoes on my feet, then that's a lot better off than a lot of other people in this world. So I guess if you're struggling with being overweight, the first step is to just look at yourself in the mirror today and really accept who you are right now. You can't say, like, I'm never going to be a Victoria's Secret supermodel, so like I'm just gonna give up on myself. Because like, they're supermodels because they're that tiny like 0.0001% of body type. And that's not most people, and that's not what most people expect. Like, it's okay to be yourself, and then you go to the store and you find things that look good on who you are right now and feel better about yourself. Stop looking outwardly and being too caught up in what other people think. I know it sounds kind of impossible, but like, I have acne all over my face. I have nothing on my face. People freak out that I have monolids, which, like, I'm okay with having monolids, but other people really hate it. Other people hate how I dyed my hair. They hate my haircut. They hate how short I am, how skinny I am. The list just goes on and on and on. So, like, I guess, everybody has to deal with a barrage of things that the outward world is saying to them, but you're going to have that regardless, so just accept it and realize that everybody else is going through struggles too. So, I don't know. It's not easy to do this, If I could change, so many things about myself, I would. So, you just have to accept the things that you can't change the things that you can change, and to just not lose hope on yourself. Because I really think hope is one of the greatest things that you can do with your self-confidence. So keep the hope, change what you can, accept what you can't. So I guess that is my message for the day. I would love to hear your story on, your vloggers with no makeup day or week, however long you would like to have to make a response. But please do make a response. I do want to hear your story, and I'm sure other people do want to also hear everybody else's struggles and fights and yearns for what they want to be and what they want for the future and the story that they've had to get to where they are now. So please, send me a response. I guess that is all I have to say for today. So until the next heart-to-heart episode, which I guess not all of my heart-to-hearts will be without makeup, but it just happened that when I wanted to record another thing, it was the anniversary of what I did last year. So chin up, be confident, and have a smile, because everybody deals with imperfection, most of all me. So I will talk to you guys soon. This is Jen from Head to Toe. Bye.